Okay, the other day I recorded a video about the benefits of using your strengths. So when you're playing to your strengths, you're more productive, you've got more energy and your wellbeing is improved, you're much more likely to achieve your goals. So there's some real benefits to playing to your strengths. So look at the other video and take some time to write down a list of what you think your strengths are. So once you've got that list, there will be two parts to it. There will be things that are your realised strengths and that are your unrealised strengths. So starting with your realised strengths, these are the things that when you're doing it, you are performing well, you've got energy, and you're doing it quite frequently. So that's fantastic. With those realised strengths, the focus is on improving the effectiveness of those strengths. So making sure that you're using them in the right way and that you're not overusing them. Because if you're overusing them, suddenly the thing that you love doing will become the thing that you hate doing. So in terms of those realised strengths, think about what is it in particular that you love about those activities. And then look at your goals and make sure that your strengths are aligned to your goals. So for example, if leadership is something that you really enjoy and you're currently in a role where you haven't got leadership responsibility, but maybe you've got some projects that you're running that you're really enjoying and you have a long-term aim of becoming a leader, then that's great because you're doing activities that are building those leadership skills and your goals are aligned to those skills and those strengths. However, there may be a situation where leadership is something that you absolutely love and you're doing it all the time, and therefore you have a tendency to take on responsibility for everything. You get involved in every project, you take on the leadership role in each of those things, both inside work, outside of work, and suddenly you're taking on responsibility for everything. Now that actually will stop you from being as effective as you could be. So just be careful. Where something is a strength and we enjoy it and we perform well at it, sometimes we can do ourselves a disservice. But the important thing is about making those realised strengths as effective as you can. So using them in the most effective way, making sure that they're aligned to your goals. So then the unrealised strengths. So these are things that you perform well at, you have energy when you do them, but maybe you're not doing so much of. So maybe these are the things where you're feeling that there's something missing, I wish I had more time to do a bit of this. So have a look to see, are there opportunities where you could build on these? Is there something that you could do in work, a project you could take on, or outside of work, voluntary work, or a hobby that you could take on that would enable you to use those strengths? With strengths, when we're using our strengths, we have a much faster learning curve. So if you looked for a course that you could do in relation to your strength, you'll have a much more rapid learning curve than if it was a weakness and you were doing a course in relation to that. So make the most of that. Look for opportunities to learn and develop and practice them. And look for other people who use these strengths and learn from them. So that's your realised strengths and your unrealised strengths. So spend a bit of time focusing on those and really drilling down to what they are and making sure that you're aligning your goals with your realised strengths and that you're building and developing on your unrealised strengths. Next time I'll share a video about what to do in relation to your weaknesses.